Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, or should I say good morning, future marathoners and half marathoners. I'm Matty Horston. I am a marathoner. I can say that because I've got this ill-fitting, awful-looking shirt from 2011, and I've also got this as well from 2011, and I have the marathon school to thank for it. Since joining in 2011, I've run 4 marathons, and even though I'm getting older, with each one I've run, I've got faster. And along with those 4 marathons, I've run a whole heap of half marathons and 10s and all sorts of things, but I don't want to give you my running resume today. I just want to give you something that might help you add to your running resume. There's 3 things I found in all those years out on the road, thinking about running, about what it takes to actually make a good distance runner. It doesn't matter whether you're going to run a 2-hour 10 full or a 2-hour 10 half, or do you just want to run to finish. It comes down to what you earn, what you learn. The yearning's easy. It's what's in here. It's about that ambition, it's that drive, it's that mongrel inside you that makes you go, I'm going to do this because it's hard. I'm going to do it because someone said I couldn't. I'm going to do it because I once said I couldn't. And that's that thing that gets you out there. And it's simple. I can tell you now, you can all tick that box today because you're here. You're not that person sitting at home going in the middle of a Netflix marathon. One day I'll look into it. One day I might. You're here, you're staring it in the face. That ambition, that drive is what you need for the earning. Because in running, nothing's given. Everything's earned. There's no forward pack, there's no half back, there's no goalkeeper, there's no wing defence. God, there's not even a caddy to give you advice. Your bad days are yours. Your good days are yours. And then when you get these things, you've earned them. They're yours. You don't have to share them with anyone else. And every time you go out there and you do that work, in the heat, the cold, the humidity, the wind, the rain, when the session says continuous hills, continuous bloody hills, you do the work and you earn that strength in your legs. And every time you get out there, you learn a bit as well. You learn something about what works for you. You learn a little bit more about what's the right thing to eat and the right way to tie your shoes. But here's the kicker. Between now and your goal race day, unfortunately, there's not enough time to make all the mistakes and learn everything on your own. In fact, probably there's not enough time between now and the end of time. That's where the marathon school can come in for you. It gives you the learning. It's a summary of all this great information that's been put together over the years by dedicated, wonderful, passionate coaches, people like Greg, Steve, Margot, John. Your coaches are here in the room, they'll be introduced later. But it's a compilation of that, so you're not having to make all those mistakes and having to learn on your own. What's the best way to eat, what to stretch, how to pace, how not to chafe. Because a guy with bleeding nipples after a race, it's not a good look, and then you jump in the shower and you scream. I know you all have the yearning. I've got no doubt you've got the ability to do the earning. Join up with us and we'll fill you head with the learning that you need. There's just one last little thing I want to say, and it reinforces what Paul said, because I stood there in 2011 and listened to that same person talk. You'll make friends for life out of this, if only by virtue of they run the same pace as you. I didn't get that until about the 3rd week of the marathon school. And sometimes you learn to run quicker because you just want to get away from those people. But
it just got faster.
If you have a 3rd kid, I'm running a 2-hour 10 marathon.
I'm running.
It wasn't until about the 3rd week of the marathon school that I understood that. Until you start to see the same faces, you talk to those same people week after week. You find out who they are, what they do, why the hell they've gone, oh, I'm going to run 21k for something to do. I'm not going to win any money, I just want to do it for self-satisfaction. The weeks get on, the days get shorter, the runs get longer, and you start to learn more and more about these people. And then when you cross that finish line in your goal event sometime in the middle of the year, be it Gold Coast, or Brisbane, or Sunshine Coast, or Melbourne, or even if it all goes wrong and it may not be until the following year, you get to stand there in the finishing chute with those same people because they'll cross the line about the same time as you. They get one of these things, they put them around your neck, and you get to look at those people you've run all those Ks with and say, I earned this, but I did it with you. Anyway, that's it. That's me. Got any questions? Come and ask me after.